KU without even your best game, and just to be able to do it and say, yeah, we beat you guys by 40 without our best stuff.
I'm not one to say that, so it's a good feeling to be able to beat your rival by that much. But we have a lot of things that we need to improve on. Obviously, we need to start better. We need to execute better in the first half and just get things going.
There's a different focus when you're a top 10 team and you're being talked about by the national pundits on an almost daily basis. It's a different responsibility, isn't it?
Yes, we have to know how to handle it. K-State's been here before. Coach Snyder's been here before, and he's just reinforcing discipline and knowing how to handle success.
As a leader of this football team, give me a sense for the halftime and what was being communicated. It's not often that coach comes in and says that you guys there was anger at halftime. That's not something he usually tells us.
We were very upset with how we played in the first half. It wasn't our style of football. It wasn't K-State football. And we all knew that the first half we took them for granted. We took our performance for granted. We didn't necessarily take KU for granted, but we took our performance for granted, and we had to change it.
I want to know about the big uglies, because you guys got a lot of players that are interchangeable now. There were some very interesting combinations today. Are you guys collectively getting to the point where you feel pretty much you can impose your will on any opposing defense? Because you've done it through this point against 5 different teams.
I wouldn't say that we openly think that. That's just the kind of mentality that we have to have. It's part of being a big ugly. Every offensive line has to have that mentality to be successful. So it's just one thing we focus on, is being a physical unit and executing, and whatever comes out, comes out.
How gratifying is it when you can produce 200-yard rushers and collectively over 9 yards of carry for every player that touched the ball at K-State today?
Just was aware of it. I guess it feels good, but like I said, there's always room for improvement. Why not 10 yards? Why not 11 yards? So we got to get better. We have a lot of things that we have to fix.
Thanks, C.B.J. Appreciate it.
You guys talked a little bit about juice. What kind of juice did John Hubert give you on that 32-yard touchdown run? Kind of get things going in third.
It was amazing. We were trying to get John the ball, trying to get our running back game going, and just to see him break one loose and get for a touchdown was awesome.
What was that sequence like? Because you had the interception by Chapman, then the safety, and the kickoff return fumble, and then that touchdown. Pretty crazy stuff.
It was a lot of adversity in that short little period of time, and that's one thing that Coach Snyder always says is, just keep rowing the boat through times of adversity, and we'll get things going.